Hey guys, I've got a huge surprise today. I just finished making a video for today, but I will post it, I think, tomorrow or maybe in 2 days. We'll see. But, you know, I finished making it and I've went to the Discord and I'm seeing that we've got a brand new bot right now and we can test it. So this is a preview bot because developers said that the final version will be a bit more balanced. So I think there will be some numeric changes to that bot. And this bot is called, well, let's see. Well, this bot is called Tatter. And this is a special bot. And what's the best thing about Tatter? He is going to be easy to get. That's what we know. So any of you will have a chance to test him out very soon. So you shouldn't worry at all about getting him. He will be easily accessible from what we know. Tatter, a new bot arrives. This is not the final version of Tatter, as the one that will be released will be more balanced. So please keep that in mind when using Tatter in battles. Okay, I'm glad. Obviously, I think this is a placeholder image, just not finished, but here it is. And he looks pretty cool, I must admit. So Tatter digs its cables into the ground to grab enemies from afar and hold them in place. Tatter isn't afraid to get its hands dirty. So I think it's just like, maybe it's like a beat, but with more focus on CC. Obviously it's special bot, so we don't know if he will be very powerful, and it's also a support, but he looks cool and he has, you know, a lot of cables. Yeah, this is pretty decent. Okay, so let's upgrade him. Obviously I will have to, you know, use some gems for that, because I can't use him at level 1 because he will die instantly, so we won't even get to see his abilities, because the lowest enemy level I can fight is level 19 from what I remember. So yeah, we'll have to upgrade him, and we'll have to probably use some stuff from the gem from the shop, but I think it's fine for you guys. I just want to show him to you. And well, if he is powerful, well, I might be using him, you know, in my normal battles, but I didn't even read his abilities. But maybe let's go to level 10. It's still the version which is basic, like, you know, so I think we will have to also see the upgrades of him. So this is pretty crazy, because I love these upgrades, you know, when bots visually look better, it's very cool to see. Thankfully, I have a lot of that resource, so maybe we won't even have to buy that much from the shop, which would be great. I can see that his speed is pretty decent. I think his health is alright as well. And his attack, I'm not sure, I don't know what are the values for level 10, so... But let's see the upgrade. So it's not a huge upgrade, you know, he has like 2 additional plates. He looks certainly better, and because he's support, well, I think I have everything. I will have to just buy some gold, so this is great. You know, I'm not a very big fan of using gems too much, so this is great. Okay, and I will have not enough gold, but I will buy small amount of gold, just what I need for that, and we are already at level 16, so it's fine. Well, his attack is pretty strong. I wonder if it will get balanced, you know. I know already I won't have enough gold, so let's buy the smallest gold we can. Okay. And let's see, I'm hyped for the level 20 upgrade, guys. And let's see. That is pretty cool. So all of... Oh, he has 2 more. Oh, this is crazy. I wonder maybe if it affects something, like his animations or something. And there is no Tether Essence graphics, obviously. He will get to the Botworld Adventure in around next week. So this is very early access, you know. Glance. Shots a weak beam from its eyes. Oh, this is cool. So it's like pupil, but little shots, you know? And his attack seems pretty good. His health, 7,000. It's fine. Speed is pretty okay. So 7,000 health isn't a lot, but he's a support bot and he's only special. I think it's okay if he will bring a lot to the table when it comes to fights. Holds the nearest enemy in place for a few seconds. Cooldown is 6 seconds and it's with 4 alt cooldowns. Am I correct? So, oh, but he has 0 AI. Oh, right. Okay. He has very high attack speed, actually. His DPS is pretty high. Group Hug holds all enemies in place for a few seconds. So cooldown is for only 4 seconds. Okay, let's see now the AI. Glance can hit multiple enemies in a row. Oh, that's pretty cool. Health increased. Oh, I would probably pick health. Grasp starts fully charged. So it's the one. Yeah, okay. That's okay. Group Hug cooldown reduced by 20%. So that would mean he would almost keep all enemies in place? Yes, I think so. Yeah, with 4 alt cooldowns it would work like that. Sadly, I don't have access to AI 5, obviously I can't ask for too much, but it would be cool to see him at that, and maybe I will do another video featuring this AI 5, because I could just farm for a AI 5 pretty quickly. Immune to slow and immobilizing effects, I think I would just guess that, you know. Glance does 30% more damage. I don't know what are the final numbers for the bots, so we will see. Move speed, I don't think I want him to move around that much, so we'll see, I'm not sure, I have to see him in the battle. Enemies take 30% more damage during Grasp and Group Hug. Whoa, this is pretty crazy. Grasp and Group Hug slightly drains enemy boss' ultimate abilities. This can be broken, this can be absolutely broken if I get that like to be up all the time, so he has like 3% cooldown and 3 seconds immobilized duration, you know. Then I can just make enemies not use ultimate abilities. This is just crazy, you know. This AI is pretty crazy, and I wonder if what will be kept, because as I said, the bot will be a bit more balanced, you know. So we will see. Okay guys, so I was playing for a while with this bot. I've got AI 3, it was pretty quick to get, you know, and I've got reduced cooldown on the ultimate by 20%. Health and Grasp starts fully charged. Okay, I will show you this bot in battle right now, but what are my thoughts of it? Well, at first I thought this bot isn't very strong, you know. It just sort of holds enemies in place, and that's basically it, right? However, after second thought, I thought, well, what if I got like only evaders and snipers, and he would hold all enemies in place, you know, so my snipers and evaders could freely attack them. This is pretty good idea, I must say, and I won't be testing it today, but maybe in future, in some other video with AI 5, this would be good. As I said, AI 5 is crazy, which, you know, reduces enemy charge of ultimate. This is pretty crazy. Another thing about this bot is that you can hide him behind some obstacle, and he can do the job from there pretty well. Although not in this scenario, because you know, obstacles really did not do well for my chainer. Oh. Another surprise for me was that he just uses this ult and then does his job, you know. So I thought he will be just staying in place, holding these enemies for 3 seconds. But he just does it once and he's done. He can attack and so on. So this is pretty cool as well. I wonder if there is a range on that ability, because I didn't really read about it. And well, this bot also works pretty well with my combo of... what even stunned me? I'm not sure. He works well with my combo of, you know, Chainer and Flamer, because he can hold these enemies. They can't run away from the range of my Chainer, and they get beaten, basically. You can sort of see this very well here. And yeah, so I think he will get nerfed in some way, because it sounded like he's going to get balanced more. So balance is probably a nerf for him. Maybe he has too big of a damage himself. I'm not sure what balance pass he will get. We will see. As of now, he seems pretty cool, I must admit. I don't think he's broken or something, but he certainly can work with like I said with some snipers and evaders, that would be actually pretty good to see if he really does. Because, you know, that could be a very cool team, and I will try to do that, and if it works, I will definitely make a video about him. In this specific scenario where he just supports, you know, a lot of snipers and evaders who attack from the distance. Because, you know, melee bots who are just in place, they can't do much. So this is very powerful for all snipers like Longshot and so on. Because I'm using Flamer, I can't really show you his ability in action. So maybe let's not do that. Oh, I've got a support chip, that's thematic, definitely. So maybe let's not use Chainer this time, and let's try him like I've said. Although it can be quite hard to do, you know, because yeah, you have to have like obstacles to hide in order for that to work. And the fact that enemies don't stand in one place is also pretty harsh. But still, I think he's doing a good job. I just think that the fact, look at that, his ultimate cannot recharge until the enemies are done being held in place. So this means that you can't spam it well. Like, he's not using this ultimate very often, although I'm having like 4 alt cooldowns and AI which reduces his cooldown. And I think the reason for that is perhaps the fact that he has at AI 5 this ability to, you know, drain enemies from their ultimate charge, which sounds incredibly powerful, you know. So I don't know, maybe this is because of that. So at first I was a bit skeptical about this bot, but I actually think he can have a pretty decent use. Look, they are all just standing, and you can supercharge him to get him to some other place, and then they are already again in place, and Beat cannot do anything if he's just, you know, melee bot which is stuck in one place. So I think this bot actually has use, and I think that this bot is also great for beginners, because, you know, you can get this bot very early in the game. So that means you will have something to deal with like dunebugs and so on, because he's also good against evaders, obviously. And many new players struggle against Frosty and Flamer early on and Dunebug. And this bot is great, I think, against them. So yeah, overall, I think it's a great addition to Botworld Adventure. And I love the fact that he's very easily accessible because he's special, so I think you will get him very early in the game, maybe as a random drop, we will see. Well, I think it's all I have to say about this bot. He's looking pretty cool, he seems like he's useful, and please tell me what do you think about him, because developers also want to know your opinion of him. So yeah, you will get this bot very soon, so you will let me also know later how you feel about him, and obviously I will record a video about him whether he releases officially. And yeah guys, thanks for watching and see you next time.